Hey guys, hope you are doing well. Ellie Showstack here, and I am really pumped and excited. I don't know if you could tell. Whoa! To share this next piece of information with you. And there's a very good reason why. I came to this realization after listening to someone talk about very successful people and why they're successful in the areas that they have chosen to put their careers in, put their life's passion into, whether it's athletes, whether it's doctors, whether it's musicians, artists, entrepreneurs. And I think that we can apply a lesson to finding the right one. And this is really going to be helpful to you, okay? Because it was very helpful to me when it kind of hit me. Now, if we look at the world and how they view love, we know that we're constantly looking out there, okay? And that's why I wrote society. Society is constantly teaching us that we need to look out there in order to find the right person, the right one, okay? You go through a relationship and you have serious feelings toward this person, and then what happens? It doesn't work out. Usually the anger that you have towards this situation is put on the other. Makes a lot of sense, especially in a divorce. Often we look at the other as the enemy, or we look at the other one person not as the enemy, but the one that has caused me a lot of pain. And especially if we share children with them, then we go ahead and we have to interact with them for many years. And when we do that, it causes us to have agita, because when we look at the other person, we are often reminded of, in our brains, my mistake, right? My mistake. I shouldn't have gotten into that, right? With this other person, okay? So what we do is we are looking for the other. We get into the relationship with the other. If it works out, great. Sometimes we don't even know why it's working out. But then, when it doesn't work out, we usually blame the other. And I hear it from so many clients that they tell me, I just want to find my soulmate. I want to find my soulmate, okay? So I'm going to say this, and don't take this the wrong way, but that's bullshit, okay? Even if you think about the word soulmate, okay? And let's say you believe in those concepts, which is fine. So your soul, which is boundless and limitless and endless and was here with you before you died and is going to be with you after you die, can only pair up with one other soulmate to make your soul whole. I mean, do you hear what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that it was created by Hallmark or someone that was doing some very good marketing strategies. Or they actually felt that. And that's okay. People actually feel, you are my soulmate. And they'll die and go to the grave feeling that this person is my soulmate. It's a term that feels good and feels nice, but if you really dive into it and you really take a look at what it's saying, it can cause you to have tremendous pain. Because if it doesn't work out with that person, or if one of you dies before the other, you can never find another person who's your soulmate. Okay? So we are constantly taught, look for the other to find your happiness, to find yourself, to find your completion. You will be whole when you have that other person. That's what's going to happen. Okay. If you go into your life and your love relationships with that frame of being, you are screwed. In many ways. It's because you're putting an unfair viewpoint onto this other person whom you have no control over. You barely can control yourself and what you think about, let alone how they think about you, how they feel about you, how they are going to treat you. But if you realize that the way that you view yourself and the way that you treat yourself can have a major impact in a positive way towards the person that you're with, your entire life can change. So, I have found the right one for you. I have found your soulmate. Are you ready? It's you. I mean it. I promise you. I swear. It is you. You can stop looking now. So, what does that mean? Are you telling me, Ellie, not to go dating? Are you telling me not to be in a relationship? Are you telling me to give up that aspect of my life? No, not at all. But if you don't fully believe what I'm telling you, then you cannot fully appreciate and totally love that other person you're going to be with. Because you haven't fully embraced the concept that the only one that you have to focus on, and not in an egotistical way that, oh, it's me, I found the one, I'm everything. No. You need to focus on falling in love with you. And this is exactly what I do step by step with my clients in the Find the Right One coaching program, is help them take this worldview of what society is saying, and society says that's the reason for the problems, is to turn it on its head and to then realize the following. So this is what I was learning over the weekend. So they asked Michael Jordan, why do you think, what's the key to your success? And he says, simple, I'm in love with the game. I love it. So for me, practice doesn't feel like practice because I'm in love with it. Now, when you look at people who are in the zone, when you yourself are in the zone of whatever it is that you're doing, are you writing, or you're reading something, you're creating something, you're putting together a program, and you're completely zoned in, you're in love with what you're doing. And I think the key then, in order to be successful in love relationships, is to fall in love with yourself. That, my friends, is massively powerful. And most of us have no concept how to do that because we're always viewing love as the other person. And most of us even feel uncomfortable saying it. It's weird. You fall in love with yourself. Okay? But I am telling you, it can change your entire life and your love relationships. I hope you have an awesome day. Hope this was helpful. If you like it, please click like, leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you want to work with me one-on-one, then give me a call so that we could have that strategy session to see how we can get you into that awesome, awesome relationship with the right one so that you can be with the other person who views themselves as being their right one. Have an awesome day.